Hi, I'm John Apoloni, Director of FSG and Hub Business Solutions. Recently, we attended the Xero Roadshow in Sydney and found out what's new with Retail Express. Hi, my name's John Apoloni. I'm here today with Michael, who's the Marketing Manager for Retail Express. Michael, could you tell me a little bit about your product?
Sure can. So we're a cloud-based retail point of sale system, which includes inventory management, e-commerce integration, and we're good for single or multi-stores. Everything other than food, pretty much. So really in general retail. So a couple of good examples are furniture, fashion, sporting goods, homewares, pet stores, you name it. As long as it's not in the food category, we pretty well cover it.
Could you tell me some of the key features about your product as opposed to perhaps other products that are out there in the marketplace?
Yeah, sure thing. So really we're an all-in-one system. Pretty much if you've got our system, an accounting package like Xero, for example, and a web store, then most of your retail store needs are covered. So because we've got all the features in our system, you really don't need to look anywhere else to cover your point of sale and your inventory, and also some other add-ons like your loyalty, marketing and CRM.
Well, that's very comprehensive indeed. Now, is it focused mainly on small business, medium or large?
Look, we've got a lot of single store operators using our system, but also lots of multi-stores as well, which is really where we start to come into our own. So a couple of brand names you might know, Toy World, 40 Winks, Sass & Bide, the Myer Group as well, all use our system at an enterprise level. But by all means, we've got customers who are 1, 2, 3 or 4 stores successfully using our system and growing their businesses.
That's a very impressive list of clients. Congratulations. Now, with the product, is it difficult to learn and to install in a small business?
We've been around for about 10 years with our system, so we've learned a lot from our retail clients over the years. And one of the things we learned was you've got to have an interface that's easy to use for your casual staff, your new staff, given that retail stores tend to turn over a lot of staff. So our front-end user interface is extremely easy to use. 90% of your staff would stay in that interface. They wouldn't need to go into the back end of the system. Your store managers and your admin staff would need to go into the back end, but a lot of that functionality in there is very intuitive, very easy to use, and quite logical.
Is the training undertaken by consultants who go on site, or is it web-based? How do basically you train people to use your software?
Sure. Generally, before we have a client who go live, we want to make sure that we set them up in our demonstration site, so they can watch a lot of the videos that we have in our system on how to use the software, which is around about 60 or 70 different videos. We then provide them with some guidance as to the key pointers of how to use the system within their specific business. And then there's a function of sort of train the trainer, if you like, where those retail staff then go and train the other retail staff in the business.
Okay, well that's quite comprehensive as well. Now, I was going to ask, with its integration to Xero, to what extent does it integrate? Could you elaborate on that?
Sure. So we provide a free of charge accounting import solution, which we've developed in-house, which is our own software. Provide that to the client. Now, in conjunction with their accountant or bookkeeper, they would set up that tool specifically the way that they want to operate their business. So, for example, that would cover cash or accrual-based accounting. It handles all the data mapping between Retail Express and the accounting package to make sure that the reports that they're getting out of an accounting package like Xero are exactly what they're expecting at the end of the day.
Okay, so that's quite good as well. Now, with regards to the product, what's the subscription basis? Is it per user, or per license, per site?
Mm-hmm. So there's an upfront a license fee, which the client would pay per store. Now, depending on the exact nature of their business, the number of stores, whether they have warehouses, etc., that fee will vary. And I would encourage customers to contact us about that. There's an ongoing subscription fee of $105 a month plus GST per store, and that covers the hosting of the data, of course, and phone and email interaction with our support team.
It's quite reasonable as well. So it's totally scalable, obviously, from the listing of the clients that you've given us, from small to obviously very large and multi-store locations. So looking at the integrated website, the web store that you've got, you developed that as well?
Yeah, so we can, there's two options, if you like, for the web store integration. One is that we can build a web store for the client, and we'll actually plug that into Retail Express so that all of the inventory is talking to the web store, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Or if the client already has a web store of their own, which they're quite happy to keep and use, there's an API which they can purchase from us and then get their own web developer to plug the two systems in together. At the end of the day, they're going to have an integrated web store with Retail Express.
Okay, so I notice you've also got sales promotion tools, which I gather would include a loyalty program. So can you tell me how that works?
Sure. So the normal operation of that is that your customer would come into store, you would ask them for their contact details, their email address and phone number, etc. Enter that into the CRM, which is built into Retail Express. You can then allocate them to a loyalty program as well, which the retailer has at their discretion they can set up. So what you can then do is really slice and dice your customer data and dig down into the exact information that you're looking for promotional purposes. So for example, I could say, show me every customer who is a VIP, who's recently purchased X product, say in the last 60 days. Because what I want to do is send them an email through our system, encouraging them to come back into store with a $10 voucher, for example.
So that's quite good, quite comprehensive as well. So is there anything you'd like to tell me about your product that I haven't already asked yet?
No, you've covered it pretty well, I think. Mainly just the fact that we are an all-in-one system, and I would encourage people to contact us. We would run an online demonstration with our accounting and bookkeeping partners, and of course they could be part of our partner program, which we'd encourage them to do. And if their customers are ready to have a look at the system, we're more than happy to show them whenever they're free.
Thank you very much for your time, Michael.
Thanks.
So to get your business in the cloud with Xero or its add-on partners, just click the link. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.